Hello, welcome to Touring Globe. Join us as we explore the world's most beautiful places and share our travel adventures. Subscribe for tips, stories, and inspiration. Here is a comprehensive travel guide to Brazil. 1. Introduction to Brazil. Brazil, the largest country in South America, is a vibrant and diverse nation known for its stunning natural landscapes, rich culture, and lively cities. From the Amazon rainforest to the beaches of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil offers an array of experiences that appeal to all types of travelers. The country is also famous for its music, dance, and festivals, particularly the world-renowned Carnival. 2. Top places to visit in Brazil. A. Rio de Janeiro. Christ the Redeemer and Corcovado Mountain. This iconic statue is one of the new 7 wonders of the world, offering breathtaking views of Rio and the surrounding area from the top of Corcovado Mountain. Sugarloaf Mountain. A must-visit for panoramic views of Rio de Janeiro and its beaches, Sugarloaf Mountain is accessible by cable car. Copacabana and Ipanema beaches, 2 of the most famous beaches in the world, known for their lively atmosphere, beautiful views, and vibrant nightlife. B. São Paulo. Avenida Paulista. The heart of São Paulo's financial district, Avenida Paulista is lined with cultural institutions, shopping centers, and restaurants. Ibirapuera Park, one of the largest urban parks in Brazil, offering green spaces, museums, and a beautiful lake. Museu de Arte de São Paulo. This museum houses one of the most important collections of Western art in Latin America. Circa Iguaçu Falls. Iguaçu National Park, home to one of the largest and most impressive waterfall systems in the world, Iguaçu Falls straddles the border between Brazil and Argentina. The Brazilian side offers spectacular panoramic views of the falls. Macuco Safari, a boat tour that takes you up close to the falls, providing a thrilling and immersive experience. D. The Amazon rainforest. Manaus, the gateway to the Amazon. Manaus is a city in the heart of the rainforest, offering access to river cruises, jungle lodges, and guided tours of the Amazon. Meeting of the waters, the point where the dark Rio Negro and the sandy-colored Amazon River meet, creating a unique natural phenomenon. Jungle tours. Experience the biodiversity of the Amazon through guided jungle tours, where you can spot wildlife like monkeys, sloths, and exotic birds. E. Salvador. Pelourinho, the historic center of Salvador, known for its colorful colonial buildings, cobblestone streets, and rich Afro-Brazilian culture. Church of São Francisco, a stunning example of Baroque architecture, with an interior covered in gold leaf. Bahian cuisine. Salvador is famous for its unique cuisine, which blends African, Portuguese, and indigenous influences. Don't miss trying dishes like moqueca, a seafood stew, and acarajé, a deep-fried ball with black-eyed pea dough. F. Pantanal. Wildlife safaris. The Pantanal is one of the best places in the world to see wildlife, including jaguars, caimans, capybaras, and a variety of bird species. Eco-lodges. Stay in eco-friendly lodges that offer guided safaris, horseback riding, and boat tours. Birdwatching. The Pantanal is a paradise for birdwatchers. 2. Top places to visit in Brazil. F. Pantanal. Birdwatching. The Pantanal is a paradise for birdwatchers, with species like the hyacinth macaw, jabiru stork, and toucans being commonly sighted. The region is home to over 650 bird species. River safaris. Exploring the rivers of the Pantanal offers a chance to see a variety of wildlife up close, including caimans basking on the riverbanks and capybaras swimming in the water. G. Florianopolis. Beaches. Known as the Island of Magic, Florianopolis boasts over 40 beautiful beaches, ranging from the lively Praia Mole to the serene Lagoa do Leste. Lagoa da Conceição, a picturesque lagoon surrounded by hills. It's a popular spot for water sports like windsurfing and kitesurfing, as well as for enjoying fresh seafood in local restaurants. Historic Center. The colonial architecture and historic buildings, such as the Mercado Público and the cathedral, offer a glimpse into the island's past. H. Ouro Preto Colonial Architecture. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Ouro Preto is famous for its well-preserved colonial architecture, Baroque churches, and cobblestone streets. Museums. The city is home to several museums, including the Museu da Inconfidência, which chronicles Brazil's history of independence. Mining history. Visit old gold mines like Mina da Passagem, where you can explore underground tunnels and learn about Brazil's gold rush era. 3. Brazilian cuisine. A. Traditional dishes. Feijoada. Often considered Brazil's national dish, feijoada is a hearty stew made from black beans and a variety of pork cuts, traditionally served with rice, collard greens, and orange slices. Moqueca. A flavorful fish stew cooked in coconut milk, tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, commonly found in the states of Bahia and Espírito Santo. Pão de queijo. A popular snack made from tapioca flour and cheese, these small, chewy cheese breads are a staple in Brazilian cuisine. B. Regional specialties. Acarajé. A street food delicacy from Bahia. Acarajé consists of deep-fried balls of black-eyed pea dough filled with vatapá and caruru. Tapioca. A versatile dish from the northeast, tapioca is a type of flatbread made from cassava starch, often filled with sweet or savory ingredients like cheese, coconut, or condensed milk. Churrasco. Originating from the southern regions of Brazil, churrasco is a style of barbecue that involves grilling various types of meat, often served at rodizio-style restaurants where the meat is carved tableside. Circa beverages. Caipirinha. Brazil's national cocktail, made with cachaça, lime, sugar, and ice. Guaraná. A popular soft drink made from the guaraná fruit, which is native to the Amazon basin and known for its high caffeine content. 4. Brazilian culture. A. Music and dance. Samba. The most famous Brazilian music genre, samba originated in the Afro-Brazilian communities of Rio de Janeiro. It's synonymous with Carnival and is celebrated through vibrant parades and street parties. Bossa Nova. A genre that emerged in the 1950s, blending samba rhythms with jazz influences. Artists like João Gilberto and Tom Jobim are iconic figures in bossa nova. Forró. A genre of music and dance originating from the northeast of Brazil, particularly popular during the Festa Junina. B. Festivals. Carnival. Brazil's most famous festival, held annually before Lent, is a week-long celebration of music, dance, and parades, with the largest festivities taking place in Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, and São Paulo. Festa Junina. Celebrated throughout June, this festival honors Saint John the Baptist and features traditional foods, forró music, and quadrilla. Parintins Folklore Festival. Held in the Amazonian city of Parintins, this festival is a celebration of indigenous culture and folklore, centered around the rivalry between two groups, Garantido and Capricoso, who compete in storytelling through music and dance. Circa art and literature. Modernist movement. Brazil's modernist movement in the 1920s brought a new wave of artistic expression, with figures like Tarsila de Amaral and Oswald de Andrade leading the way. Literature. Brazilian literature has produced renowned authors like Jorge Amado, who captured the essence of Bahian culture in his works, and Clarice Lispector, known for her introspective novels and short stories. 5. Accommodation options in Brazil. A. Hotels and resorts. Rio de Janeiro. A wide range of accommodations from luxury beachfront resorts like the Copacabana Palace to boutique hotels in Santa Teresa, a bohemian neighborhood with historic charm. São Paulo. Business-oriented hotels such as the Hotel Unique and more affordable options in neighborhoods like Jardins and Vila Madalena. Eco-lodges. In the Amazon and Pantanal, eco-lodges offer a unique experience, combining comfort with sustainability, providing guided tours and activities. B. Posadas. Posadas. These are small, often family-run inns, offering a more personalized experience. They can be found throughout Brazil, particularly in historic towns like Paraty and Ouro Preto, as well as coastal areas like Búzios. Cerca hostels. Budget-friendly. Hostels are widely available in major cities and tourist areas, providing affordable lodging options for backpackers and solo travelers. Many hostels offer shared dorms and private rooms, along with communal areas to meet fellow travelers. 6. Transportation in Brazil. A. Domestic flights. Air travel. Due to Brazil's vast size, domestic flights are often the most efficient way to travel between major cities. Airlines like LATAM, Gol, and Azul offer frequent flights connecting cities like Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Salvador, and Manaus. B. Buses. Long-distance buses. Brazil has an extensive bus network, with companies like Novo Horizonte and Itapemirim offering services between cities. Buses are a cost-effective option and generally comfortable, with different classes ranging from basic to luxury. Cerca car rentals. Driving in Brazil, renting a car is a good option for exploring regions like the southern states or the coastline around Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo. Be aware of varying road conditions and the need for an international driving permit. D. Public transport. Urban transport. Major cities have metro systems, buses, and taxis. In cities like Rio, Uber is a popular and convenient option for getting around. 7. Estimated costs for a trip to Brazil. A. Accommodation. Hotels. Prices vary widely depending on the location and season. Budget hotels start around $30 per night, while luxury hotels can cost $200 or more per night. Posadas. These typically range from $40 to $150 per night, depending on location and amenities. B. Food. Dining out. Meals at a mid-range restaurant typically cost $10 to $20 per person. High-end dining in cities like Rio or São Paulo can cost upwards of $50 per person. Street food. Street food is affordable, with snacks like pão de queijo or ackee bowls costing between $2 and $5. Cerca transportation. Domestic flights. Depending on the route and time of booking, domestic flights can range from $50 to $200 one way. Bus tickets. Long-distance bus fares range from $10 to $50, depending on the distance and bus class. Car rentals. Prices start at around $20 to $30 per day, with additional costs for insurance and fuel. 8. Best time to visit Brazil. A. Summer, December to March. Pros. The summer months are perfect for beach holidays and enjoying festivals like Carnival. Temperatures are warm, especially in the coastal areas. Cons. This is the high season, so expect larger crowds and higher prices, particularly in tourist hotspots like Rio and Salvador. B. Winter, June to August. Pros. Winter is an excellent time to visit regions like the Pantanal and the Amazon, where the dry season offers better wildlife viewing and accessibility. It's also a great time to explore the cities with cooler, more comfortable temperatures. Cons. The southern regions can get quite chilly, and some attractions may have shorter hours or be less active. Circa spring, September to November, and fall, April to June. Pros. These shoulder seasons offer pleasant weather, fewer crowds, and lower prices. It's an ideal time for sightseeing, hiking, and cultural experiences. Cons. Some areas, particularly the Amazon, can still be quite. 8. Best time to visit Brazil. Circa spring, September to November, and fall, April to June. Cons. Some areas, particularly the Amazon, can still be quite humid and experience occasional rains, which might limit activities like wildlife viewing or jungle trekking. 9. Safety tips for traveling in Brazil. A. General safety. Stay informed. Keep up to date with travel advisories and local news, especially regarding political protests or natural events that could affect your travel plans. Be cautious. In large cities, avoid displaying valuable items like expensive jewelry, cameras, or smartphones openly. It's also wise to use ATMs inside buildings rather than on the street. B. Transportation safety. Taxis and ride-sharing. Use licensed taxis or reputable ride-sharing services like Uber. If you're taking a taxi from the airport, use the official taxi stand and confirm the price before the ride begins. Public transport. Be vigilant when using public transportation, especially during peak hours when pickpocketing can be more common. Circa health precautions. Vaccinations. Check the recommended vaccinations for Brazil, which might include yellow fever, hepatitis A and B, and typhoid, especially if you're traveling to rural areas or the Amazon. Water safety. Drink bottled water and avoid consuming ice in drinks unless you are sure it's made from purified water. It's also advisable to eat at well-established restaurants to minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses. D. Cultural awareness. Language. Portuguese is the official language of Brazil, and while English is spoken in major tourist areas, learning a few basic phrases in Portuguese can be very helpful. Respect local customs. Brazilians are generally warm and welcoming, but it's important to respect their customs and traditions. For example, greetings often involve a kiss on the cheek, and it's considered polite to say, bom dia, boa tarde, or boa noite, when entering shops or restaurants. 10. Packing essentials for Brazil. A. Clothing. Lightweight and breathable fabrics. Due to Brazil's warm climate, especially in the summer, pack lightweight clothing made from breathable materials like cotton or linen. Comfortable shoes. Whether you're exploring cities, hiking, or enjoying the beach, comfortable walking shoes or sandals are essential. Swimwear. If you're heading to the beaches or exploring natural pools and waterfalls, don't forget to pack swimwear. Rain gear. A light rain jacket or poncho is useful, especially if you're traveling during the rainy season or visiting regions like the Amazon or Iguazu Falls. B. Accessories. Sunscreen and hat. The Brazilian sun can be strong, so packing a high SPF sunscreen and a hat to protect yourself is crucial. Insect repellent. Particularly important if you're visiting areas with a high mosquito presence, like the Amazon or Pantanal. Reusable water bottle. Staying hydrated is important, especially in warmer regions. A reusable water bottle is also a sustainable option. Circa electronics. Power adapter. Brazil uses a 110/220ths of a volt supply voltage and the standard frequency is 60 Hz, with plugs types N and C, so bring an adapter if your electronics use a different plug type. Portable charger. A portable charger can be useful for keeping your devices powered during long days of exploration. D. Documents. Passport and visa. Ensure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned stay. Depending on your nationality, you might need a visa to enter Brazil, so check the requirements before you travel. Copies of important documents. Keep photocopies or digital copies of your passport, visa, travel insurance, and other important documents in case of loss or theft. 11. Sample itinerary for a 2-week trip to Brazil. Day 1 to 3, Rio de Janeiro. Explore Christ the Redeemer, Sugarloaf Mountain, Copacabana and Ipanema beaches. Experience Samba nightlife in Lapa. Visit the Solaran Steps. Stay in Copacabana or Ipanema for easy beach access. Day 4 to 5, Iguazu Falls. Explore Brazilian side of the falls, Parque das Aves. Experience Macuco safari boat ride, helicopter ride over the falls. Stay near the entrance to Iguazu National Park. Day 6 to 8, the Amazon. Explore jungle hikes, canoe trips on the Amazon River, visit local indigenous communities. Experience, meeting of the waters, wildlife spotting. Stay in an eco-lodge within the rainforest. Day 9-11, Salvador. Explore Pelourinho, Church of São Francisco. Experience Bahian food, capoeira performances. Stay in the historic center of Pelourinho. Day 12-14, Florianopolis. Explore Lagoa da Conceição, Praia Mole, and Lagoa do Leste. Experience surfing or stand-up paddleboarding, local seafood dining. Stay in a posada near the beach. Day 15, São Paulo. Explore Avenida Paulista, Ibirapuera Park, São Paulo Museum of Art. Experience shopping in Jardins, dining in Vila Madalena. Stay in the Jardins or Vila Madalena districts. 2. Final tips for traveling in Brazil. A. Currency. Brazilian real. The currency used in Brazil is the real. It's advisable to carry some cash, especially in smaller towns where card payments might not be accepted. ATMs. Widely available in cities and larger towns, but be cautious of ATM fees and security risks. Use ATMs inside banks whenever possible. B. Tipping. Restaurants. A 10% service charge is usually added to the bill in restaurants. Additional tipping is not mandatory but appreciated for exceptional service. Taxis and services. It's common to round up the fare for taxis or to give a small tip to hotel staff and tour guides. Circa language barrier. Learn basic Portuguese. While many Brazilians in tourist areas speak some English, learning basic Portuguese phrases can enhance your travel experience and help with navigating more rural areas. D. Local SIM cards. Connectivity. Purchasing a local SIM card upon arrival can be convenient for accessing maps, translation apps, and staying connected during your trip. Major providers include Vivo, Claro, and TIM. E. Sustainable travel. Respect nature. When visiting Brazil's natural attractions like the Amazon or Pantanal, follow guidelines for minimizing environmental impact. Stick to marked trails, avoid disturbing wildlife, and support eco-friendly accommodations and tour operators. This guide provides a comprehensive overview of what to expect and how to plan a trip to Brazil, offering insights into its diverse attractions, rich culture, and practical travel tips. With careful preparation and an adventurous spirit, your journey through Brazil is sure to be an unforgettable experience. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to Touring Globe for more travel adventures. See you in the next.